So Mercury has gone direct. What does that mean? What next? I love Mercury retrogrades because they are this deep inward time of reflection, of recalibrating, of the mind getting a bit of a break to work in a different way. So they're really a beautiful experience. And there's also a great moment when they turn direct and we get to take all of that inward journey that we have been on, all of the recalibration, all of the new understanding that may have gathered under the surface but not been clear to the conscious mind yet. Now this gets to all start to make sense. And your journey of the past 3 weeks-ish, whatever that's been like, will likely start to come into some clarity now. And this journey has not been small. We've been through a very powerful full moon, the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, and a meeting with Mercury and Chiron. I'm going to talk about that one in a moment. So reflect back for a sec. Last few weeks, what's your journey been like? Let me talk about this Mercury retrograde real quick. It happened in the sign of Aries, which is the sign of I am. It's like the first sign of the zodiac when the energy bursts forward into the individual expression of me. I am here. I have my identity, my preferences, my choice. I act, I move. It's that strong warrior energy. This is where Mercury was moving through and then went retrograde. So what's this mean? If you think about this with me, Mercury in Aries is going to be expressed as a very strong, quick, powerful, active way of thinking and communicating. And Mercury in Aries going retrograde is like all of that strong energy gone inward. So it may have been a very deep and potentially clunky feeling passage because, and this will be reflected in your personal natal chart and how you related to this specific retrograde. But it may have taken you to some pretty interesting and deep places because Mercury in Aries is a lot of energy to go inward and recharge and regroup and redo. That's what we've been in. And then during that time, Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, meeting with Mercury Chiron, very powerful full moon in Scorpio just this past week. And here we are. All of this energy has now turned around and moving forward. And there will likely be ways that now in the days and weeks as Mercury goes back and picks up speed, projects, things you may have had stalled out or not quite ready to go may come back to life, may be able to move forward in a clearer way. Communication will have just a different tone. It's not that we can't communicate clearly in a retrograde, but there will be a different agency and clarity of this forward moving energy now through the I am energy of Aries. It's a very powerful moment to jump on whatever projects, whatever things you have had on the back burner that are like, oh, ready to go now. Go with that energy, sail with it, allow the universe to support you with this very natural stream of forward moving energy now. I mentioned meeting with Chiron, and over these next few weeks now, Mercury will repass through the territory that it retrograded through. So situations, meetings with people, things that weren't complete may actually be met and turned around again. And a significant date to keep in mind is it's like May 7th, 8th, depending where in the world you are. Mercury will meet up with Chiron, who he already met on his backwards journey. Chiron represents the place where we are triggered by the old stuff and we're invited to show up from a new higher present consciousness. We're invited to not go into the old wounded pattern anymore, but to show up in a new way. Mercury, our capacity for thought and communication, met up with this place of Chiron, meeting us, inviting us to show up in a new way. During the retrograde, while everything was kind of underground and being reconfigured. And on May 7th, 8th, you can look just to those couple of days or right around it. There will be a re-meeting of Mercury now going forward as he meets with Chiron again. but from the position of carrying all the energy and clarity forward now. So look to May, be open on like May 7th, 8th-ish to what new insight or clarity wants to land regarding whatever you went through last time when it passed through. Let me see if I can get the date real quick just for clarity here. I'm gonna pause my recording and grab the exact date when it went before. Okay, so April 15th was when Mercury and Chiron met up the first time on Mercury's backward journey. So you might want to look back to April 15th, give or take a day, and notice what was present for you that related somehow to meeting an old triggered place and an invitation to not go down the same old pathway when you meet that old triggered place. What was up for you in that domain right around April 15th? There's going to be some kind of a revisiting of that energy, like a final, like, oh, here you go. Now here's the opportunity to get it at an even higher level, higher consciousness, move forward, incorporating all of the depths that you've gained as you went through the experience of Mercury retrograde. So that is what I've got to say about this one. Enjoy, have fun, sail with this energy. Please like and subscribe if this has been helpful, and I will see you soon.